My 8-year-old son attacks me on sight for no reason, and I can't understand why the one thing I thought would love me unconditionally hates me. My 8-year-old son couldn't be in the same room as me without trying to hurt me. He'd scratch, bite, and hit me until someone separated us. My arms were covered in bruises from partially healed wounds, and I had done absolutely nothing to deserve this nightmare. I used to believe that if you loved your children unconditionally, they'd love you back, that the worst thing that could happen was losing them to illness or accident. I was wrong. There are worse outcomes than outliving your children, like being hated by them while they're right in front of you. For 3 years, from age 5 to 8, he attacked me constantly. At home, he'd throw things at walls, then eventually redirected that rage directly at me. He never touched anyone else, not his mother, not his 5-year-old sister, not kids at school, just me. Teachers had nothing but praise for him. He was social, friendly, and well-behaved everywhere except around his own father. We tried everything: therapy, medication, different doctors, different approaches. Nothing worked. The therapists were stumped. He wouldn't talk about why he did it, just stared silently when asked. Meanwhile, I was getting attacked daily, sometimes even while driving, until a car accident finally made him stop throwing things at me behind the wheel. The breaking point came when I watched a movie called About Time. There's a scene where a father and his 8-year-old son play on the beach together for the last time. I completely lost it, sobbing uncontrollably. My son only communicated with me through violence, and I'd finally accepted I'd never have that loving relationship every parent dreams of. That night, I gave up. I cried for hours and let go of any expectation of having a normal father-son bond. He was 8 years old and hated my guts. Everything changed when we finally found the right specialist. After multiple failed evaluations, we got the real diagnosis: severe ADHD, mild autism, high anxiety, and depression. The previous doctors had missed the autism because his severe ADHD masked the symptoms, and he was too young and social for typical autism presentation. Then came the revelation that destroyed me. It was actually my fault. When he was 5, starting kindergarten, his undiagnosed disabilities made him struggle compared to other kids. He'd come home frustrated and destroy the house. Nothing worked to stop him except my scary male voice yelling sharp commands. I thought I was being an effective parent, stopping destructive behavior. What I was actually doing was using his anxiety disorder against him, scaring him into compliance. Over months, I became this terrifying figure in his life. The anxiety built until it transformed into complicated hatred. I had accidentally traumatized my own son while trying to parent him. Understanding the problem was only half the battle. Fixing it required something I never imagined I'd have to do as a father. I started armoring up in winter coats and gloves, then entering his room knowing I'd be attacked. I'd calmly restrain him while he bit and scratched, then talk to him about my behavior, his behavior, and how I never meant to become scary, but had to stop the chaos somehow. Week after week, I'd get attacked, restrain him gently, and just talk. He'd stay silent, but I persisted. Then finally, I found the words that broke through. I love you and always will. You're special and talented, and I'll always be proud of you. He cried in my arms, got angry, wanted me to stop saying it, but I pushed through. For weeks, I kept telling him this until his reaction normalized, and I knew he finally believed it. Now we have daddy therapy time. When I say, let's talk, he gets straight like a pencil on his bed while I gently compress him into the mattress with his head hanging off the edge. Something he specifically requests that seems to calm him. He's gradually opening up and actually talking instead of just me talking at him. We still have hard days. He still takes his frustrations out on me sometimes, but that's okay. Better me than anyone else. That's my job as his father. I still get bit and scratched occasionally, but much less often. Last month, he made art at school showing what he loves most. I made the list alongside his mother. We've repainted his room and put decorations back up. The house isn't getting destroyed anymore. The 5-year-old who hated me is slowly becoming the 8-year-old who's learning to trust me again.